Howdy folks, welcome back to another adventure. We have left the Gila National Forest and crossed into Arizona, and we are heading towards the Mogollon Rim. Pretty awesome area, so sit back and we'll take y'all along. Coming into Heber Overgarden, Arizona here. If you are planning on traversing the Mogollon from east to west, and this is going to be your last stop for gas for a while, all topped off, next stop Mogollon Rim. We made it to road 300. This is the road that goes across the top of the Mogollon, and we're going to head in about 20 miles and find us a nice spot for the night. Alright, we turned off 300 onto one of the side forest roads, and we're heading down towards the rim. Try to get a spot right on the rim. It's Saturday, there's a lot of people out. We'll see what we can find. Turned on to one of the lesser traveled roads here, and we should be approaching the rim in just a minute. Made it on top of the rim here, found a camp spot. Someone's in our spot that we usually want to stay in. This one's kind of wide open. We're gonna head down the road and see if we can find something else, but if not, we might come back here. I already got plenty of wood for us. And there's no fire restrictions up here right now. Well, we looked for another spot down the road, but I guess this is it. There was another one, but someone was there. This is a popular area for the people of Phoenix to come escape the heat. But we're gonna have an epic view once this sun goes down a little. It'll be nice. So we found this little box with people that have been writing notes, the other campers. I'm not sure what JPA is, probably someone's initials, but just take a look. Here's the contents here. Like, we got a little visitor log, and this is the guy who put this together here, his Instagram there, fellow traveler. Here we have an Uno card, picture of someone's dog Wilma at the fire pit. We have a keychain from Iceland, a penny with a cross stamped through it, a quarter, a seashell, some Jesus pamphlets, a $2 bill, and we have a nice little message here from the guy who left this. And it looks like JPA was his best friend who died. His name was Jean Pierre Arambel, and this is something that he did in honor to his friend. It's pretty cool. And he says if we have a fire tonight, to post the picture and tag him in it, which we certainly will. And we have a few notes here. Love and appreciate the leave it better than you found it mentality. Epic sight while solo tripping with my pup Kona, Emma. I like this one. God, it feels incredible up here, doesn't it? Huge shout out to Tyke. The guy seems like a total badass. So grateful to be alive. Places like this remind me how rich life is. Much love to anyone sitting here reading this. Go live. Amon and Murphy. You got it, Amon and Murphy. We're living. Got everything back together here. Go give old Tyke a follow. It looks like he's been adventuring around for 4 or 5 years now. Probably pretty interesting stuff over there. We're going to check that out. And we're going to put this back where we found it. Tonight when we have a fire, we'll surely post a photo and tag Tyke. This epic spot. Well, this is what we're dealing with. A big group of inconsiderate campers just showed up and parked right next to us, started blasting music, so I guess we're not camping at this site tonight. Gonna move down the road and see if one's still available. Well, not near good of a site here as far as view goes, but this one's at the end of a dead-end road, so we shouldn't be bothered. And we can get a view by walking not far down there. Here's the view from the trail down from our camp. I wish we were right on it, but we will be tomorrow night. It's kind of wild behind our camp here. Yeah, bummer there. I really wanted to have a fire in that memorial fire pit and tag the guy who made it. Those are the only sounds I want to hear in the forest. We shouldn't have a problem finding wood around here. I'm stoked to have a fire tonight. It's been like 2 weeks with all the fire bans. Man, it would have been an epic sunset from that other site. I'm over it though. I'm over it, y'all. So we made pretty quick work of the fire wood here. There's an abundance, as you can see. So if you ever find pine chunks that look like this and are still real solid, those things burn really good and really hot. You just don't want to cook any food over it because it produces a lot of pine resin. But this should be an awesome spot for the night. It's super quiet here and it smells really good. It's a different smell here than in the Gila. It's just fresh and piney, and I'm really enjoying it. Little TLC on the fire pit. Built it up a little. It looks like it hadn't received any in a while. Look who finally woke up from his cat nap. Oh, you don't want to say hi? So we got the oven set up again. I think we're gonna make some falafel and heat this up, whatever that is. It's pretty good, I've had it before. And then do some steamed mixed veggies. Should be an alright dinner. I think we're about to head over here and get some kind of sunset shot. We can't just sit over here and let the sun go down when we got an epic rim right there. And it almost looks like if we just go across right here, we'll hit it. So we're going to try that instead of going down where we were before. Ah, it's a shame we couldn't have had a fire in that memorial fire pit. And what an awesome thing for that guy to do for his friend. I actually went to his Instagram and he had videos of him making it. And he actually hand chiseled the initials into that rock. When I first saw it, I thought it was a power tool. But that's pretty cool. I think we all wish we had a friend like that that would do something cool for us. Looks like there's a sign over here. We're coming up on a view. The camera doesn't really do it justice, but that's at least a few hundred feet down there, several hundred feet. Look at this tree. It's awesome. It almost kind of looks like a bonsai tree. It's just been beat by the wind. It's pretty calm right now. The wind usually comes up here. Looks like a cave over there. But that is treacherous to get down there. You don't want to slip around here. Man, that tree is just awesome. Yeah, we're not leaving the rim area until we enjoy a full epic sunset at camp. So we're gonna find ourselves a nice rim spot tomorrow. But we're about to get this fire going and then get some dinner going. Those pine chunks are burning good. It's gotten dark. We got the falafel in the oven here. Guess we're gonna call it for the day. We'll see y'all in the morning. We're gonna continue along Rim Road 300 to the west side. Hopefully find an epic rim camp for tomorrow night. We'll see you then. Good morning. Miles loves exploring in the mornings. So today we're going to finish driving Rim Road 300. See what we can find along the way. The total length of the road is about 60 miles and we've come in about 20 so far, so we got about 40 left. And hopefully we can find an epic rim site for the night. That is the goal. Well, we're ready to head out here. This was a nice spot for the night. I wish we could have got the view, but it was peaceful and quiet. And that's the main thing we're looking for out here. So while you're enjoying some of the sights of the rim, I'm going to play you an original tune about traveling with an adventure cat. And I'm hoping we can find a hiking trail or something to get into along the way. Also, there are several lakes up here, so we might stop by and take a gander at one of those. I drove 5,000 miles with that old cat, We made it to the Mogollon, there's no turning back. Way up on the North Rim, snowbanks piled high. We couldn't leave the pavement, so we kept trucking by. Through the dusty, bumpy roads where tourists seldom go, all the way to Colorado, pushing through the snow. I was searching for the place where the sky is always bright. Sit around the campfire, play songs all night. So we pushed on to Salida, down another trail. Then the wind starts to howling and down came a hail. 20 minutes later, the sun shining bright. Just a way of the mountains, it'll be alright. It's the way of the mountain, way of the mountain, way of the mountain. Oh mountain, show me the way. Isn't it awesome up here? These views just for miles and miles. Saw this little side road heading towards the rim. This is what you look out for, folks. This is probably what's gonna lead you to the good campsite. So let's see where it goes. Yeah, look at this. This looks pretty nice. That view. Fire ring right here on the edge. And look at this. There's a perfectly flat spot to park right there. Also got a couple coffee mugs here in case somebody forgot theirs. I have a feeling those were accidentally left there. Yeah, this spot nearly checks all the boxes, but it's pretty early and we got several miles of rim road to go, so we're gonna continue on and see what else we can find. I think I'm gonna mark this one on the map though for future use. Let's head on back to 300 and see what kind of other epic sights we can find. It's only 11:45, so we got plenty of daylight. So we turned off a side road off 300. We're coming down and we're gonna check out Bear Canyon Lake. I've never checked this one out, but I like the name. It's only 3 miles. So let's go see what it looks like. Look at this, guys. I was driving by and I saw this. This is what causes forest fires. This is what gets places shut down. I cannot believe somebody left this like this. This is crazy. We're gonna do what we can to get this put out a little bit. Well, we got some dirt thrown on it, some water, got it to stop smoking at least. If you come out here, folks, please do not do that. I don't see why anyone who enjoys coming out here would do that, because this whole place could be gone from stuff like that. We gotta do what we can to protect it. Anyway, onward to Bear Canyon Lake. Well, looks like we found a hiking trail down to a lake. It's kind of windy. I got the wind block on, so hopefully it's doing the job. This looks like a little cove maybe back here we can go back into. Look at that sketchy log bridge. Should we do it? It's a pretty cool spot. It's probably pretty awesome when the water's flowing. I like those little nooks. Well, we're gonna head back to the truck, back to Miles. We left him in there since it's his cat nap hour. Also didn't bring any water. But we didn't come very far, so see you back at the truck. Well, that was Bear Canyon Lake. Let's head on back to Rim Road and see what else we can find. So one thing about the Mogollon Rim, I mentioned before, it's pretty busy up here on the weekends. If you're looking for solitude, it's probably not the spot. Then again, it is a huge area. I'm sure you can find it somewhere. What I've found through traveling though is most people come out for the weekend. They're leaving on Sunday about noon to 1 so they can just get home and prepare for the work week. Most of the people that I've passed have been packing up, so I'm sure tonight's going to be a much quieter night. So let's go find that campsite we're looking for, that epic campsite. We're about to cross over into another national forest. We're leaving Apache Sitgreaves, and I believe we're going into the Coconino. Sometimes there can be fire bans in one or the other, so I hope there's not a fire ban over here. Yep, here we are, the Coconino. Yeah. Both of these spots have epic views. Unfortunately, just not much shade. We're gonna find the view and the shade. Here's a shaded flat spot that we could get down to. But I think we're going to continue on down 300 and see what else we can find. I'm still thinking about that first site we came up on though. That one was pretty awesome. Really don't want to backtrack, but I keep thinking about it. I think I've been down here before because I remember this steep rocky thing getting down. And I'm getting more noises out of my suspension I don't like, but I guess that's what happens when you travel thousands of miles on rough roads. Yeah, that was a pretty epic spot with some views. Pretty far off the main road too, at least a few miles. So we'll remember that one. Another epic view site with no shade. We have about 15 miles left of Rim Road to go. Quite a bit of mud holes down here, so we're exploring on foot. I can tell it's going down to the rim. You can always tell because you can start seeing the sky. Pretty awesome views. This looks like the road less traveled. Hey, this might work. Look at this. Oof. That looks like a grave. We just need to get through this. That shouldn't be a problem though. Sometimes when you can't see the bottom, you might want to do that. See, that's only like a few inches deep. There's where we just walked now. We're gonna head up the road here and see if there's another one. And here's another one. This one has a nice bench. So as you can see, there are many campsites up on the rim with epic views. It's hard to decide which one to stay at. It's a good place to park right here under a bunch of tall pines. Well, we'll head up the road and then make our decision. It's either this one or the other one. Here's another one. Look at this fire block structure. It's pretty impressive. The road continues, but I don't know. I'm liking the one with the little bench. Some nice shade. I think we're gonna go head over to that one. Are you ready to chill for the day, bud? All right, we got shade and we have an epic view. Looks like someone wants to check out the view. Well, we just been getting set up here. About to make some lunch. Set up a little office over here. Gonna get some work done here in a little bit. Look at Miles. I think he likes the view. He's been over here for a while. I think he's also hunting lizards. A couple of the leftover tacos, and this sauce is pretty good with chips. Got the solar panel hooked up to the Blue Eddy there, and we just been doing some work. About to have things finished. And about to relax and enjoy the view for the evening. Decided to move over here to finish things up. How's this for a high-rise office? Pretty awesome, eh? It's been super peaceful up here. We've only heard a couple airplanes go by. No vehicles, no music. Definitely makes up for last night. I think we're gonna do some enchiladas for dinner. Quick, easy dinner. I already made the enchiladas, so all we gotta do is sauce them and throw them in the oven. Alright, here we have some green chili, red onion, and cheese enchiladas. Some chips and salsa, and we might do some of these charro beans. Got those all covered. We're gonna put those in there for about 30 minutes. Well, folks, I guess we're going to end this one here. Appreciate everyone coming along with us on this one. In the next video, we're going to be working our way up to the Flagstaff area, checking out a few things up there, and then on to the Grand Canyon. So we hope to see you there. Good night, folks.